Now let me go further to testify why a person in this quadrant will not make it, why a person in this quadrant will not make it. It's not a crime, it's not an insult, it's just a law that works. Whether you know it or not, it's working against you. So that is why I'm trying to bring it up to you so that you'll be able to know the reason why you might not be getting it right. And the reason why you need to make a change to be able to get this thing right. So on the A quadrant, why you won't make it as an employee is this. Number one, as an employee, you have a job. You have a job and you're collecting salary. And then you have a boss. This job that has been given to you has been given to you to see the way your destiny. The word job is an acronym for what? For just over broke. Or journey of borrowers. The acronym for job means just over broke or journey of borrowers. Now when you're working a job, you find out that every single time they pay you your money, that money is not always enough for you. That money is not always enough for you. Why? Because the money doesn't really actually pay you your work. And nowhere you work that people actually pay you your work. The only thing that can pay you your work is your potential. That is where you demand what you want and it shall be given to you. But if you really want to build wealth, you can never build it by working a job. That is, your job means journey of borrowers. It means every single day you will continue in the same cycle every single month, complaining that the money is not enough, complaining for salary rise, complaining, borrowing, and all those things. So you're under the journey of borrowers. Whether you like it or not, you must be broke and you must borrow. Why? Because the salary you're earning here determines how your life is going to look like. That is one of the most unthinkable things I hate. Salary actually determines your life. What is the word salary? Salary there means something always low and reduces you. The acronym for salary means something always low and reduces you. That is the worst thing that can ever happen to you. Immediately they start paying you salary, they have put a ceiling to your life and to what you can achieve. Except you break it. If not, that is how you think. Do you notice that if you have a big dream, you want to build a very good house, but by the time you start working and start earning 250,000 naira, your dream house of 10 million naira, your dream house of 20, 50 million naira would definitely reduce based on the salary you are collecting, because that is how you are conditioned to think. So salary entirely will capture your mind and reduce it to the level of the salary. That is how it works. A person that earns 250,000 naira cannot be thinking of taking a breakfast every single day of 10,000 naira. It's not possible. A person who is earning 250,000 naira cannot just go for a party one night and spend 150,000 naira from the salary. It's not possible. Every single thing you are going to do, you will shrink it down to 250. You compress your life down to 250. Why? Because this is actually what determines your life. So if you really want to achieve more, this thing cannot help you to achieve more. If you try to achieve more by overpowering this money, you remember the cycle you are in. You continue to borrow. You continue to borrow every single time. Why? Because you are trying to live above the level of what? Your salary. And your salary is exactly what determines your life. So salary means something always low and reduces you. So it reduces your thinking, it reduces your taste, the kind of clothes you eat, the kind of food you eat, the kind of clothes you wear, the kind of places you go, the kind of woman you marry. His salary just determines a lot of things about your life. So if you're working here, you will find out that the money you're collecting actually is what is determining your life. So for you to be able to live working here, the first thing that you must change is to change your mentality. That is why you must change from I'm working for salary to start thinking, how can I make money as an investor? How can I make money as a big business owner? That is where the paradigm shift comes into place. Why? Because salary put a ceiling on how far you can go. So if you really want to make money, if you really want to go far in life, if you want to succeed, you must come into a place whereby you don't have anything that's blocking you to how much you can earn. People in this place, they write check, they can tell themselves, this month I want to make 200 million naira. And then they go into work and work it. If they can't make 200 million naira, they might make 170 or 180 or 190. At least it's not up to the goal, but at least it's closer. But here you can't tell yourself that. It is what has been given to you that will determine how your life is going to look like. You won't know what is happening with the money. Why? Because salary is actually modern day slavery. If I tell you to come here, to come and sit in this place every single month, you won't. But if I tell you to come here, to come and sit here every single month, and I will pay you 50,000 naira to just come and sit, you will sit. Why? Because I'm giving you salary. So actually, salary is the modern anchor. If you want to keep anybody working with you, pay them good money. Once you pay them good money, they can work the rest of their life working for you. Except if they have a thinking capacity and they have a mindset that they want to build well or they want to become big. So you can see, because of the salary you are receiving, and that is why you are sitting down there. So without the salary, you won't sit. So actually, what is keeping you down is the salary. So salary is the modern way of slavery. So salary means something always new and reduces you. Now the last one is your boss. Boss here means busy over someone success. Busy over someone's success. The acronym for the word boss means busy over someone's success. Remember when you're working here, working under somebody, you're working with your time, your energy, your talent, and everything that concerns your potential. You're wasting it working for this person. And as a matter of fact, you're wasting it working for this person. At the end of the day, from 100% of your effort, this man here only pays you 10%. And then he gets 90%. That's one thing. At the end of the day, no matter the effort you put working in that very particular place you're working, no matter how much they are paying you, I want to shock you today, the law of entrepreneurship says you pay your workers maximum 10% of their effort. So some of you, they are not even paying you up to 10% of your effort. Because some bosses are very critical. Some bosses are very wicked. You pay you 5%, pay you 7%, pay you 8%, some even pay you 3%. If you had the amount of money other people are collecting working under somebody, you'll be shocked. Because these are offering money, these are people offering money. These are people offering money, these are dash money, these are recharge card money. In the whole month, they are carrying it as a personal salary and they're giving you. So if you look at it truly, it's not up to 10%. So no matter how hard you work for your boss, at the end of the day, you're only collecting 10% of your income and your boss is collecting 90%. The question now is, between you and your boss, who is making more money? It's the boss. Between you and the boss, who is doing the job? You are the one doing the job. So that is why boss here stands to be busy over someone's success. The question now comes back, if you continue to be busy over this person's success, who is busy over your own success? That is why working as an employee has no future for you to be able to build well or come into a place whereby you are living above the level of poverty and achieving your dreams. So working as an employee has no future for you, because as a capitalist, your main aim of employing people working for you is not to make them wealthy. It doesn't work like that. It's for them to make you wealthy. They will use their time, effort, treasure, talent, and everything to make the system succeed. And who owns the system is the boss. So if you want to become wealthy, if you want to become successful, you must come into a place whereby you own the system and you have other people working for you. This is what the wealthy people do. You must become the boss, because when you grow older as an employee, the boss can sack you, but they never sack the boss because he is the owner of the company. So if you want to also become successful, if you also want to become wealthy and become a determinant of your life and how much you earn in life, there's a need for you to also become a boss so that you have other people busy working for you. In life, you have two choices. It's either you become rich or you end up your life working for the rich. The choice is yours. It's either you become rich or you end up your life working for the rich. So the question is, which side do you belong to? If you are here, you are working for the rich. But if you are here, other people are working for you as the rich person. So those are things that can hinder you while working as an employee. So if you want to build well while working as an employee, you must not work with the mentality of salary. You must work with the mentality of investment or mentality of business, of you owning your own tomorrow. And you must have a time of when you want to work and when you want to stop. So as an employee, the same day you bring your application letter and they give you a letter of employment into that company, you must also write it down. I want to work in this company for so years, so that after I'm done, I will leave. Because if you don't leave, this salary will trap you down. And when the salary will trap you down, you won't know when you're 65. So you must tell yourself, I want to work in this place for 5 years. I want to work in this place for 10 years. I want to work in this place for 15 years to go and start my own. And if you're wise, you can start your own while working under somebody. So that as time goes on, you withdraw from there and focus on your own. So that is how it is. Why you can't make it as an employee. There are 3 factors that also hinder you not making it as an employee. What are those things? There are 3 arrows you can never escape working as an employee, whether you like it or not. You must prepare for them before they come. If you don't know, I will tell you today. Number 1 is resign. Number 2 is retrenchment. Number 3 is retire. As an employee, whether you like it or not, these 3 arrows are being sent to you directly. If you dodge this first one, you might not dodge this one. And if you dodge this one, you can never dodge this one. It will definitely come. So what happens is this. It is not what you do that matters. But after you finish working, what do you have? The achievement. That is what people want to see. And that is what people want to see. So it is your achievement after you finish working that matters. So number 1, you're working under somebody, have at the back of your mind that one day you might resign. Yes, one day you might resign. You either resign because the salary is not enough, you resign because the boss is not treating you, you resign because the job is not just so convenient. You must just have a reason why you resign. I so much like people that resign. Anybody that resigns what he's doing, he probably wants more out of life. And he has opportunity to go out and start building his wealth. That is resignation. Number 2 is what is retrenchment. If you do not sack your boss here, your boss will sack you. When you don't meet up with the company's target, when you don't meet up with the company's demand, when you don't do the things that the company wants, at the point in time, there is no job security. This is what most people are crying about. There is absolutely no job security. Why? Because your destiny is not in your hand. Your destiny is in the hand of somebody. Even government can bring policy that can make you lose your job. Yes? You working on that government. Government can bring in policy that can make you lose that same job you are doing with them. So absolutely, when you're working on that somebody, don't have it in your mind that I have job security. I can relax. I am collecting money from now till I'm 60. No. Because there are unforeseen circumstances that will come that will come and question your job and will make you lose your job. So retrenchment will come. And when retrenchment comes, do you have salary that can cater for you for the next 6 months, 1 year of your life? If you couldn't find a job again, do you have something saved aside? Can you go out and start up something? Can you still be living the way you are living? So these are so many questions that you must ask. There are people today, when you sack them, life has ended for them. Why? Because they are only depending on your job. And then the third one is retirement. Have you ever asked yourself, why is it that they don't retire you when you are young? They only retire you when you are old? The reason is because this man here needs a vibrant person to come and work for him at the age of 25. Let me show you. You need a vibrant person that can run the system, travel 5, 6, 7 different countries at the same time to be able to make the system, the company successful. But when you begin to get older, he's the one that employs you when you're 25. But once you begin to get older and you are now 65, this man will tell you that I don't want you to come and die in my company. You retire you to go and die. Your retirement is not just thank you for going. Your retirement is because you no longer have the strength to work for the system. They will retire you and employ somebody at a younger age to go and replace you. That's to tell you how it is. They have used your life for complete 35 years or 40 years of your life, and now there's nothing longer left in you again. They have now sent you to go and die with several sicknesses while the system continues. It's just like an orange. Once you buy an orange, 100 naira, you peel the orange. What do? You suck the juice. After you suck the juice, you don't eat the child at the end. What do with it? You throw throw it away. So the same thing, your boss employs you when you are vibrant and use you. Now for 35 years, your boss have used you. After using you, then he will now send you back when you are 65. When you no longer have the strength to do anything again, you want to send you 65 to go out and die. If you have been watching this video from beginning to now and you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly do so. If you are enjoying this video, write for me now in the comment section if you have any question pertaining to what I'm explaining, so that I can come back again to come and explain more for you on where you do not understand writing. Now you find out that if this person has no money aside, has no investment aside to be able to cater for the age of 65, with families, another problem has occurred within the space of these 30 years, you find out that the person will end up poor. A house you will not have, comfortable car you will not get, your children won't be able to go to better schools, you won't be able to set up a platform for your children to continue. Why? Because responsibility is too much on the money you are earning, and you are not ready to do anything about your financial destiny. You only believe that the people who have given you a job have your interest at heart, and that's why they employ you. It's a lie. Your boss has no your interest in your heart. Let me tell you, if this man knows that you working under him can make you to become successful, why doesn't he bring his own son to come and work and be earning the same salary as you are earning? Because he knows that what is paying you actually is not what can help you to sustain wealth and to even attain wealth. That is why his son can never work in your position. So for you to be able to build wealth, you need to work in here.